What's going on, guys? It's Shane with Blacktop Racing, and I am here with Justin X. Got to throw him up for him. And we are actually in the Tesla 3 performance model. I don't know the whole spiel, so he's in here with me. He's got to walk me through this, and we got to put it in track mode.
Yeah, put it in park.
So we got to put it in park all the way up.
Push the end.
Oh, push it.
We go track mode. Now you're good to go. Put it back into drive. Now you're good to go.
Yeah, see, I would have been sitting here yelling if he was on course. I don't know what to do! Oh my gosh! But all I have to say is last time he let me drive, it was at 44%. Right now it's at 74%. And that was a night and day difference. Oh my goodness. As a passenger, I couldn't believe it.
So push the brake hard. Now you're in hold, and now you can let go of the brake. Now just push the gas pedal and it'll go.
Oh, look at that! So,
or the accelerator, not the gas pedal.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Whoa! All right, so since this boy is heavy, I'm just taking my time through here, feeling everything out. It weighs 4,100 pounds, but man, does it scoot around like crazy. And as soon as you get it pointed, whoa! Crazy talk here. Now, one thing though is that it's fairly easy to drive, and I'm always a knock to the ND, but this feels better than the ND when it comes to steering, which is crazy to me. So we're gonna try and hug this guy, which it does sweep very well. Its weight and speed. So here, as we come in, it's massed very well. You climb up the hill very well, and right now it can sweep pretty good. You roll on the throttle. It even gets sideways, for goodness sakes. This is crazy. A 51.8 just to try out the car. It drives nice and easy. I wasn't expecting the amount of acceleration on this thing. It's nuts. So I see you pointing here. Do we have to take it out of track mode or?
No. What I did was I just downloaded the video clip so that you could have those video files available for you from the onboard cameras. Gotcha. So since you're going to run another lap right away, we'll just leave it in track mode because it's super chilling the battery right now, so the battery doesn't overheat. Gotcha.
So since there's always a concern for the battery, I know that we're just going to take 2 laps, but like say if you take during the TNTs, do you have to keep cognizant as far as the battery?
I don't, not at all. You don't worry about it because the track mode uses the onboard like air conditioning unit to chill the battery, so you don't have to worry about it at all. And so it uses more of the battery consumption. So like during normal runs when I want to be sitting for 10 minutes waiting for my next turn, I turn track mode off. But for this, since you're going to go back to back, we'll just leave it on.
Gotcha. So that's pretty cool. And I mean, right now, just kind of taking it easy because it gets from 0 to 60. What's the numbers on this?
3.2, 3.3 with the rollout.
Ooh.
And so 3.5-ish, if you're not throwing that rollout into it.
That is crazy. So you guys probably seen, if I can find the video, I'll show it. But at the pros, not only just you guys, but guys out west at the first event of the year, because these are now class in B Street, gone. I mean, the person was still chilling at the line pretty much, and they're already at the next element. It was bananas.
Yeah, the times are like a 1.7, 1.8,
and consistent.
It's consistent at the 60 foot mark. And the funny part was in the wet, it was still 1.8 in the 60 foot time.
Yeah, and the thing is, in the wet, I mean, it's heavier, so it's gonna keep it down. The Bridgestone's already good as far as dispersing a lot of the water. So I mean, it's all-wheel drive,
right?
So you're just looking at a win-win in a lot of places. Like Danny Cow, shout out to him. He said, "Shane, you gotta go in that." I was like, "Danny, I don't normally see you that excited about a car." He's like, "You gotta ask Justin. You gotta ask Justin."
Right.
And Justin let me drive it, and it was like, what is this magic? I mean, all things considered, I did not, and most people probably didn't, expect this much out of this car.
Well, tuned by Randy Prost, right? And so he's done an amazing job with Tesla's engineers to put the power where it needs to be, but still allow you to push beyond that limit and make the rear end step out and, not feel the intrusion.
Yes.
But to have it as a helpful feature. So
and right now everything is seamless. I mean, the transition, you don't hear a lot of chattering or anything. Actually, you don't hear any chattering because all you hear is as things start picking up in speed. But that's it. As you saw, I got it to even dance around at the finish. There's a little hop there, but I was surprised that even happened. And even in other places, you can toss it around. Think of it as like the all-wheel drive cars with the RSs and other cars that were in BS, and now moved to DS, probably because of this guy right here. No lag, just go. And that's one of the things that makes this car really crazy. Now you may be saying, okay, we got a lot of weight on this car. How much tire? 275s?
265s right now.
265s. So with the 265s, I think that it holds it very well. I don't see any issue. If you're going in too hot, to slow the car down. It has good brakes and good and good driving dynamics. So I like it. I like it.
So you're in hold. You can go ahead and take your foot off the brake.
Yep.
Oh yeah, good now. So just when you push the accelerator, it'll go.
All right, let's go, boys. All right, so that's nerve-wracking there, but we're gonna go through this. Gonna use a little bit more brake and try to get a little bit more zoom in the car, flicking it around a little bit more. So, I mean, even when doing that, it's crazy to me. Like, you just point it and shoot it in a way, but it can still sweep with a lift, get back on the throttle. Through here it gets scary because the car is so wickedly fast. And then you get in here, roll on the gas, it rotates. Can you believe this, folks? Coming down the hill, I don't want to get on the gas because it does it, or not gas, the accelerator, because it does it so well. Gets a little light as this nose is up, of course. Here you kind of just pitch it around and just mat it. And it's crazy, there's just a little bump right in the road there. But a 50.5.
Wow.
This is nuts! This is nuts!
Absolutely amazing run.
Goodness, thanks, man. Buy it. Guys, just buy it. Just put the stamp on it and get it already. And that wasn't even a 10/10 run. That was me just talking the entire time. You didn't see me hesitating. You learned the dynamics of this car. And oh my goodness, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, we like to call it voodoo.
This is a lot of magic, I have to say. So, I mean, some of the takebacks on this car is that it is easy to drive. It has good front feedback, believe it or not, all things considered with the motors and everything. So this does have motors on all four corners? Or
No, two. One front, one rear.
One front and one rear, okay. So with that, the tuning that Popes did, I'm just gonna park over here on the side. Yep. The tuner that Popes did on this car, I applaud you, sir. You did a fabulous job on this. So we gotta push the button here.
And that's it.
All right. So we're just gonna have a little spiel on the car real quick. And then we're still in competition, so Justin, we're gonna throw on some towels on the tires to cool them off. But really quick, one thing about it with the weight though, we are running REs. One downside to the car with this weight is that the tires do get hot.
Yes.
Now they are on the REs. You can switch up to Rivals if you want. Do they come in this size? You just prefer the REs?
I've got a set of Rivals at 245, and you can pound them and beat them all day long.
Yeah.
So things like test and tunes,
yep,
I'm gonna have the Rivals on for sure. But they are half a second to a second slower, even with me driving. So
gotcha.
For a test and tune, they're perfect. Or if you've got a co-driver,
yeah,
run the Rivals. And I haven't tried the 275 Rivals because of the sidewall is a little bit mushy compared to the REs.
Yep.
And so, but I think when I get the 275s on here, they'll manage the heat even better just because they increase surface area. So.
Yeah. No, and I mean, the 265s are working out very well on this car. Of course, again, with this weight, it does brake very well, but it zooms even faster than you think.
Right.
So the biggest thing is just doing all your braking super early, and then you don't even have to be super neat on it. If you're not worried about the tires as much, let it cool down, just toss the car in and just mat it out.
And it goes.
Yeah, because it's similar to the all-wheel drive when we drove the STI, is get in, just pivot the darn thing and get out of the box as quickly as possible. And that's how you drive this car. And the handling is very surprising. Going through the slaloms, very surprising. It's soft, but it's balanced very well.
Did you notice the regenerative braking?
I didn't.
So it's, you know, like a real extreme engine braking. So as you're tossing the corners, as soon as you lift, the car is already starting to slow.
Yeah.
So as you transition to the brake, the car is already starting to pull that energy back into the battery and slow you down. So on some corners, you can just lift and let the regenerative braking pull you through without even giving a little tap on the brakes.
Yeah, because in a lot of places where I was like, okay, kind of engine braking.
Right, engine braking,
right?
Yep.
And then this, when I lift, I was actually surprised at how much it actually slowed the car down.
Yes.
So that's one thing that helps out. As far as the feel on the pedal, I did not. I did not feel anything at all,
right.
surprisingly, because like in the other hybrids, you feel like
Right.
it's doing something, especially in the first few gens, and this one was super smooth. I mean, it was just very quiet, and to me, honestly, I gotta prefer it better than the ND. Sorry, ND, but this car is very, very shocking to me. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of end it on that note because we're still in competition. But you got any shout outs or anything you got to say, Justin?
No, not at all. Thanks for that. It lets me know that I've got a lot of work to do to get faster. So,
well, Justin, thanks a lot, man. This was a pleasure to drive. Thank you, Danny, for just saying you got to jump in the car, and Justin for letting a lot of people and just everybody is leaving out your car with a big smile. As a passenger, if you're good enough to drive the car, oh my goodness, yeah,
yep.
it's a pleasure.
Well, you
sure.
do have Danny K, who's my heavy car mentor, right?
Yeah.
And then you got Rusty English, who's my Sifu, my autocross Sifu for the last year and a half. So thanks to those guys. So.
Yep. Thank you, guys. All right, as usual, we got to rub the fuzzy here to say goodbye. Thank you, WDCR, for letting me do all these one takes. Thank you, Agile Auto and Apex Junkie, for all the help throughout the years. And, you know, just check them out here, somewhere down here. And, yeah, we'll have a little spiel or something at the end. We'll see if we have enough time. But I'll catch you guys later. Take care.
Take it easy. Come here, you got an arcade. And we've got all these original Atari games built in you can use your PlayStation controller with. And then this is the one they just loaded, Beach Buggy Racing 2.
This is hilarious.
So they're supposed to be adding Doom and
Doom, so you can just sit here and play.
Cuphead and something else they're supposed to be.
That is amazing. Tesla.
Yeah, it's the Tesla edition of it. So this is already a mobile game. And you can, one player, any of these guys, you can choose your track. And you can do chill, performance, or ludicrous, whether it's, you know, easy, medium, hard.
Yeah, and they actually add ludicrous because it's a Tesla version.
Yeah, well, I've got chill mode in the car as well, and so you can put the car into chill mode. Yeah, so you can totally.
Actually, this is funny.
So use the brake pedal, not the gas pedal, and so it'll gas on its own, and you just need to hit the brake pedal to slow down, and you use the steering wheel to steer.
This is hilarious. It is just like a game, you're just looking sideways.
You got a lot of oversteer, so you gotta be careful.
Oh, this is funny.
And then you've got like Mario Kart. Oh, he hit you. So like Mario Kart, you've got weapons and stuff.
So how do you actually hit? Oh, so you gotta hit the button.
So I can reach down, I can hit the button for you. If somebody gets close, I can hit that button, and you load him up.
That is pretty silly. Little Mario Kart.
When you're driving a Tesla, that's the same color as mine.
It is. That is funny, dude. What? This is too silly. Look at that. Almost to the finish. Oh, I got bumped.
Yeah. Oh, somebody gave you big bumpy tires.
Oh. That is too funny. All right, okay.
Yeah. That's good.
How do you stop?
It was